I still find it funny that I still go around and everywhere I go, no one has seen my bike before. What is that? Always taking pictures of it and shit. It's fucking cool though. I got the nice bike on the R6, but I never had people taking pictures of my bike and shit before, so makes me feel all special inside. Pro skills, guys! What in the fuck is everybody doing? Just because you turn turn signal on doesn't mean you can just move over. You gotta look, you dumb fuck. Yeah, look at like, okay, that's cool too. Wow. Then motherfuckers act like, why did we crash? Oh my god. Can't believe this happened, really? Oh, that's funny. But anyway, what's up, guys? It's Gunfighter. How you doing today? I'm doing fucking outstanding myself. I hope you all are as well. Well, I want to get on a topic since the weather is turning around and everyone's posting pictures of new bikes, and put some tips out there for people who are, first-time buyers looking to buy used. Give you guys some ideas, things to look for. Might, alleviate a little bit of ass pain in the future. So if you're looking at picking up your first motorcycle, you've never owned one, the biggest piece of advice I can give you right off the bat is do some research. Obviously you're going to have a brand, style, model that you're interested in. And just get online and search that shit. Go to the forums. Most bikes have their own forum. And see what all the common bitches, gripes, and complaints are. And see if that's something you're willing to deal with, and it'll give you a heads up too on what to look for when you go out and actually go for a test ride and look over a used bike. Oh my god, this road is fucking terrible. So first things first, when you show up to buy a used bike, look how the guy treats it. Is it cleaned up? Hopefully it is. Check your fluids. And then hopefully he gives you a cold start. If they try to give you a start on a bike, fuck me. Try to dodge all these goddamn potholes. If they try to give you a cold start on this, or a hot start on the bike, that's usually that's like the first clue of like maybe something isn't quite right here. You want a cold start, make sure that it does its proper startup enrichment for its cold cycle and all that type of stuff. Let it warm up. Now, another thing too is if the guy walks over and like fires it right up and is like, "Yo, bro, look at my exhaust. Listen to it." Yeah, he's just raped that motor. I feel so bad for that bike. I've seen that a few times. Dudes just don't warm up their bikes. That shit's so bad for your bearings. So bad. That's even bad in your car. But nonetheless, they do that. Just go ahead and plan on skipping on that one. Next thing to look over is chains. So a lot of people oh shit, we had a lane closing. A lot of people don't pay attention to chains, especially new people. They just see a chain and it's a chain. Give that thing a good once over. Make sure it's not all rusty. Make sure that the sprocket itself, the teeth aren't all shark finned, like all at an angle. Yeah, bro. Do the same thing you're doing, homie. Fuck all these cones. I gotta make a turn. So yeah, look over the chain. If it's all rusty and the sprockets are all fucked up, just go ahead and consider that something you're going to want to do right off the bat. It'll also give you some negotiation power in the long run, bringing down the price a little bit. Another thing too, fork seals. A lot of people don't check fork seals. Sometimes they leak real slow, so it's not something that you'll notice up, and if they wash the bike up really good, it might not be something that you've noticed. So go out and after your test ride, make sure you look at the forks, make sure the fork seals ain't weeping a little bit on you. Another huge one. It's going to cost you about $15, but it's well worth the investment, especially if you're planning on riding the motorcycle home from after purchasing it. You're not towing the thing. Definitely go out and invest in like a little $10, $15 voltmeter, like Harbor Freight, Walmart, whatever, and take the seat off and access the battery. And when you fire it up and while you're letting it all warm up and shit, throw that voltmeter on there and check your voltage. While it's running, you want to see high 12s, if not between 13 and 14 volts on the battery. And then as it's warming up, rev it up a little bit, raise the RPM just a smidgen, and the amount of voltage should actually increase, and that's telling you that the stator and the rectifier are doing their job and it's not draining the battery. Now if you fire it up and it's like low 12s, and when you rev it up it drops down even further, that's telling you that the stator or the rectifier is causing a charging system issue. And you can buy the bike, but I wouldn't plan on riding it home if that's your game plan, because it's going to give you about 20 minutes maybe if the battery's new, and yeah, you're going to be on the side of the road. I've played that game before. I've had my stator shit out on me when I was like 90 miles from the house. That shit sucks. You don't want to go through that. And to piggyback back on the chain thing, I just literally remembered this. Do yourself a favor and Google what the chain spec is, and just make sure that it's not overtly tight or overtly loose. That could cause you another little rash of issue coming home on the thing. So yeah, just double check all that shit. It'll take you 2 minutes on Google to find the spec for it. But another thing to consider here, if you're buying a sport bike, be super picky. I mean, like pickier than you would be at a fucking Mexican whorehouse picky. Most time these guys just beat the shit out of those bikes. I mean, just like whomp the hell out of them, and they don't take care of them, and they don't worry about it because they got plastics on, so it kind of hides shit. They can put new plastics on it, it doesn't look too bad. So you want to definitely check the frame for any paint that looks like it's trying to hide damage. So, a lot of guys use black paint, so if you know for a fact the frame on that bike isn't supposed to be black and it's black, you might want to take into consideration pulling some of the plastics. Another thing I like to do too is bring a flashlight with you and a mirror. Some guys get all butthurt if you ask them to take off like the lower fairing or something like that, so you can take a peek around. But try to get in there as best as you can and check around the head gaskets, check around the oil pan, check it anywhere you can, and look for an oil leak, because that's all fairings really are. They're for aerodynamics and hiding oil leaks. That's what they're designed to do. So, yeah. So if you can get someone really cool that's not going to cry and bitch and moan that you want them to take like one of the side fairings or the bottom fairing off so you can take a peek around, that's really cool because it gives you like a much better view of the overall condition on the bike. If not, bring a flashlight and a mirror. It never hurts. Now if you're looking at, a cruiser or naked, you can pretty much see everything, so you don't got to worry about that so fucking much. Oh, fuck me. Oh. Me likes to burps, ooples and banurples. I think I just dated myself by knowing that fucking song. Another real big one too is tires. Check the tire condition. Make sure you got some tread on there. Because damn it, I don't know what the hell it is. People just love to sell their bikes with these bald ass, cord showing, useless having motherfucking tires. I don't know what it is. I just don't get it. Almost every single Craigslist ad I look at, it's like 80% of them, the tires are just shot. Needs new tires. Needs a new rear tire. Is it really that hard to spend $100 and buy a tire? Because I'm going to show up and be like, oh, I'm going to take $500 off because the inconvenience fee. Oh, you want that $500? Oh, go put a fucking tire on the son of a bitch, It's just really annoying. But just double check it. Make sure, it ain't got cord showing. Make sure you got some air pressure in there. Make sure, it's not cracking in the sidewalls or inside the treads. Nothing worse than out playing with a new toy and having a tire blow on you. A little different than when you're in a car, It's a life-threatening situation. Run in here and grab me a little cigar action. You just sit right there and look all pretty like. Yeah. You have a badass bike when you like turn around and look at it.
Want a free spike on us today?
Shit, I'll take one. Thanks, man. Take it easy. 2006.
Our tanks are about the same size.
Gas tank's actually in the frame, man.
Huh?
Gas is in the frame on these. This is an air box.
What the?
Yep. Oil's in the swing arm. Dry sump so you can wheelie all day. Don't have to worry about starving the motor. So it's got better cams, higher flowing heads. The exhaust system's all set up to actually make power, not just make noise. And it's got a super short wheelbase, so it handles like a motherfucker, man.
Or in turns too?
Yeah. Like, there's like, basically, compared to my R6, I was able to make some of these turns like doing 20, 25 miles per hour faster with this than I could on the R6. Yeah, it just handles, man. Alright, man, take it easy. Free energy drinks and everything? Shit. I'll do that all day long. But anyway, back on to what I was talking about. Alright, so another thing to do, once you just check the bike out and it looks like it's something you'd want to buy, and you're going to go out and take it for a test spin, right? One of the major things to know if you got a real issue in your steering, whether the bike's been wrecked or not, you should be able to just let go and the bike's going to track straight. So obviously your body can influence which way it's going to go, but it should track straight for the most part. The bike wants to go straight. If it starts trying to make turns on you, there's a chance that there's something up with the forks or the steering stem, something along those lines. So it's probably not something you want to invest your money in it. But anywho, this is just a random thought process of things I can think of to help anybody out who's looking at trying to buy a used bike. If you guys can think of any more, please throw them down in the comments. I'd like to hear any other ideas, or if you've had any other asinine experiences trying to buy a used bike. Hell, I'd like to hear about that too. But anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of this bitch. I appreciate y'all for watching, and remember, ride hard but ride safe, guys. Take it easy.